Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. In this video, I'd like to go over how to create a basic dynamic multi-point VPN solution in GNS3. Now, I've broken up this video into two parts, which I'd like to call layers. The first layer, or the first part, will talk about the physical topology, as described in this video. Okay? The second part will talk about the dynamic multi-point VPN, what it is, and begin applying the necessary crypto configurations that will ultimately be used to secure our GRE routing tunnel domain. Now, having said all this, as you can see, I've created a simple physical topology with 2 routers at the head office and 3 subsequent routers, each at their own branch, that have dynamic multi-point VPN enabled. In the center of my topology, I tried to simulate the presence of the internet as best I could. There are many different ways I could accomplish this, but I opted for the following. If you take a look at the configuration of the internet router, or the router simulating the internet in this topology, you can see that the interfaces 02, 03, and 04 are pointing respectively to their branch. The IP addresses that are configured on this interface also act as the default gateway on the static route that are configured on the branch routers. Okay? Now, taking it one step forward and moving upstream to the relationship between the internet and the headquarters, I've decided to establish an eBGP relationship between the two autonomous systems. And to add a little bit more complexity to the design, remembering that I've tried my best to describe a real-life scenario, I've decided to advertise loopback 10 that reside on both the headquarter routers into BGP for tunnel termination. So as you can see, this is the interface of the internet router pointing to both the primary and secondary link at the headquarters with a very simple eBGP routing configuration. At the head office side, I've configured the interface, I've configured the loopback 10 interface, and I have a basic router configuration advertising loopback 0. And the same goes for head office number 2. Now, why don't we go ahead and try applying these configurations and see how it goes. So the first one, perfect. Looks like it took it with no problem. We'll save it. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, okay, looks good. Let's go to the second one. Let's see if this one is worthwhile. Save it to the branches now. I am expecting BGP to actually come up automatically as a result. Hopefully it does. And if it does, we should see the session come up properly. We'll make note of that shortly. Perfect. So it looks like it's taken the configuration and it looks like it's gone really well. I don't want to make any assumptions just yet, but let me just save the configuration on all of them. So let's just go here for example. So my interface come up. Should I be BGP summary? Perfect. So it looks like I am getting the advertisement from my primary side. And we can see that oh, that looks like they're both being advertised now. If I do, there you go. So now, as you can see, I'm getting both prefixes. They're in my BGP table. And if I do a show IP route, both the prefixes there. Perfect. So let's just go to a branch and see if I can ping, oh, not that one, not that one, not that one, this one. Sorry about that. So if I can ping 200.1.1.1 from the source, perfect. So now I do have the physical topology up and reachable, so there should be no problems in being able to establish this GRE tunnel domain. Okay, have yourself a great time, and we'll see you in the next video.